Welcome back. This is Chuck from Little Hollow Homesteads. Here to show you my meat chicken operation. This is the third batch of Cornish cross chickens that I've raised this year. I raised my other two earlier in May and June. It's 1st of August now. I'll never do it this late again. It's really stressful on the birds. They have a hard time keeping cool. But so far I haven't lost any. We've got 26 of the 25 we ordered, so that's pretty good odds. As most of you all know, Cornish cross chickens are good at two things: eating and pooping. And so keeping them clean is a big deal. You don't want them to lay in their own feces, their own manure. Unhealthy, and you never know if they're going to survive anything they pick up from that. With the feed, I feed them 12 hours. They have free access to all the food they want. Then I pull the feed for 12 hours and go back and forth. It helps control their growth so they don't grow too fast. Have heart attacks, break their legs, things like that. It can happen with these chickens. I've got two sources of water just as a backup, so they've got plenty of water. It's 10 gallons of water available to them all the time. I do clean it out every day. Haven't gotten around to that today yet, but that's on my list to do. And we'll get them cleaned up, clean water. Just fed them. They'll be good. They'll be good for a little while until the dog walks by, and then they're not so good. But they're not extremely bright. Those of you that have raised Cornish cross before know that they're not the brightest bird in the world, but they grow fast, produce a lot of meat, and it's good bang for your buck. Good feed to weight ratio at the end of the day when they graduate to freezer camp. We'll share that video with you here in probably 2 weeks. These birds are about, I'd say, 5.5 weeks old right now. So I try to butcher around 7 weeks. They're not the great big 6-7 pound birds you get, but I find that if I butcher them a little earlier, the meat's a little more tender. It all tastes good. It's like super chickeny tasting chicken for those of you that have tried this before. Really good quality product. So we just prefer them to be a little more lean, a little more tender. So that's why we butcher them right around that 7-week mark rather than waiting till 8 or 9. So this enclosure right now, you can see I've got a cattle panel with some good high quality tarp over the top of it. Protects it from snow, rain, sun. It's open aired. In the winter time, or if it's cool, I'll close that one end and have the heat lamp on in here, make sure we keep them warm enough so they can survive. The pen is 12 feet by 8 feet, which is plenty enough room to raise 25 chickens at a time. I think any more than that, you'd probably need a bigger coop. But so far, this has worked out really well for us. We do have we've got 45, I believe, in the freezer right now. And then later, like I say, in another week or two, we'll have the video of us actually processing these birds, packaging them up, and getting them into the freezer. So until then, this is the Chicken Pen signing off.